So I'm gonna use this primer, and I'm going to focus in this mainly on my cheeks, where I have a lot of pores, and on my nose, but I do apply a little bit on my chin and on my forehead. And I'm gonna use this skin tint. For everyday makeup, I prefer using skin tints because they just feel so lightweight. And this one's nice because even though it's a skin tint, it provides quite a lot of coverage. And I love how great it sits on my oily skin. Like, I don't get super oily at the end of the day when I use the skin tint, which is magic because my skin is always oily. And I'm gonna use this brush to blend it out. This one's from Gikomo. Like, it's a super affordable brush, but it feels very high quality. And it makes the job super easy, you know, blending the foundation or the skin tint into the skin. I used to use a sponge to blend my foundation, but I just prefer using this brush these days because it's super quick and you don't have to constantly replace it like you have to do with sponges. So yeah. Now let's move on to concealer. Like, this is the only concealer I have right now, and it's not really my favorite, but I'm trying to use it up. It provides very little amount of coverage, but it's fine. I got it just because it was super cheap, and I blend my concealer with this brush. This is also from Gikomo, and I just like to tap my concealer like that first with the brush, and then I gently spread it downwards, making sure not to get too close to my under eyes where I have a lot of lines, so that my concealer doesn't crease. Now let's do my liquid blush. This is not actually a blush, it's a lip stain, but I don't really like how it looks on the lips, so I've been using it as a blush instead. Now I'm taking my blush brush and then just get all the bristles covered with the liquid blush, and then I just apply like this. I do like the W motion, or the, I think people call it the sun kiss blush placement, I don't know. Go over the bridge of my nose like that. So any leftover I just apply on my chin. Now I'm going to set my face, and for the under eyes I use a puff. Basically take like that and get rid of the excess on the back of my hand like this, and I just apply it under my eye. I don't bake, I just set. For the rest of my face, I just use a fluffy brush to set. As for my brows, I just prefer using a brow cara. I don't like to do too much to my brows. So yeah, I love this brow cara because it's quite pigmented, and I got the shade light brown, so I just prefer softer colors for my brows. Yeah. And this brow mascara keeps my brows in place, which is great because it was super cheap, but it works wonders. Also, I like to like focus on the arch and the tail of my brows, and then I use what's ever left over on the spoolie on the front part of my brows. Now I'm gonna do my powder blush. So I use this kind of like orangey copper shade, and it has shimmers in it. Sometimes I just skip highlighters because the shimmers in here does give that glowy effect to the skin, but most of the time I do apply highlighter because I just want to look snatched. Now I'm going to contour my face, and I just use this like contouring powder from this palette and apply on the hollows of my cheeks like that, then on my temples and on my jawline. Then I take a smaller brush and I contour under my lips like this, and my nose as well. I don't really contour my nose, I just add shadows to the sides because I don't really know how to contour my nose. Now I'm going to highlight my face with this brush. So on my cheekbones, I've had this highlighter for a long time already and it's not running out. There's a lot of product in this pan, so it's going to last you a lifetime. So I did the bridge of my nose and the tip of my nose and my cupid's bow, also a little bit on my chin like this. For eyeshadow, the first shade I use is this brown shade here, and I use it on my crease to kind of like contour and add definition to my eyes. So on the outer corner as well. Then I take this shimmery shade over here, and using my finger I just apply it all over. And I love the shimmer shade because it's very subtle, it's not too showy, so it's perfect for everyday makeup. Then I'm gonna take that brown color again, this time with a flat shade brush. I'm gonna apply it along my lash line like that to kind of like line my eyes. I also apply a little bit under my eyes, kind of like doing an aegyo style. I know doing this makes my eyes look bigger. You have to squint your eyes a little bit, and then when you see that line, just apply it under the eye bag. Now I'm taking this shimmery champagne shade and I use it to highlight the inner corners and my brow bone. Gonna curl my lashes and apply my mascara. I love how small the one is, so I can get to the roots of my lashes and the little lashes that I could never get with like big mascara ones. There's also like a comb, so you can brush out any clumps from your lashes, which is nice. Now I'm going to use my setting spray. This one's nice, it just smells really strong. It does keep my makeup in place. For everyday makeup, I just prefer a lip gloss from the lips because they're just so convenient, and I'm a gloss girl until the day I die, I think. My camera died, but this is the finished makeup look. Wait, let me show you guys in a proper lighting.